That's me, Exitflagger, and I guess you're wondering how I got into this predicament. You see, it all started a few days ago when I decided to build a vampire mansion for Halloween. This is a very spooky episode of Survival Builds. I'm waiting for this pig to look at me. He's shy. I don't know how this pig got up in this tree. There he is. Look at his face. It's been a while since I've made a video, and it's because, I teach, and school started, and that kind of took up all of my time. I don't mind doxing myself. What are you going to do? Show up in my classroom? I haven't made a video in a while, and I decided it's October, so I'm going to make a Halloween video. And I want to make like a vampire mansion. It's not a thing. They live in castles, not mansions. Well, I'm making a mansion. It's a Halloween themed mansion kind of. Here, let me show you this area. This is where I was farming my trees. There's a little tiny bit of mangrove up here. I'll show you. This is where the base is, right? So you got the base over here. When I first came here, there was this little cave down here. I made my first little base, and there's a tiny bit of the mangrove swamp up here. And I've always wanted to do something with this. And I don't know what. So I'm going to make my little Halloween base here. And so that's what we're doing. And that's what this is. And that's... So I guess I got to show you a little bit of resource gathering to kind of build up to the build. Build up to the build. Perfect. Crimson stem. Harvesting this stuff is a process. It takes a little while and it's very messy and painful. I also noticed that I needed to build out the landscape a little bit. So there's some terraforming, landscaping, building with dirt. And this will give me room. Watch me fall. Oh, what a noob. What a dork. That's it. It's not going to be a big build. This is roughly the footprint. Right. Yeah, so it's not massive. We'll come back here a little bit more, maybe. It's kind of hidden away because it's a themed build, and I don't want... It's not, like, really part of my base aesthetic. Oh, this is a good place to put it. Okay, so, yes. Smooth this out over here a little bit. Okay, from down below, that looks pretty natural. Looks pretty good from above. Once there's a little house kind of nestled in there, it'll be pretty good. So now I'm kind of just trying to figure out the footprint of this place, and I'm using this block just as a temporary marker, just to sort of get a feel for it. I end up changing it quite a bit. You'll see right here, I'm already sort of taking it down and putting in new blocks. Predominantly, the blocks I'm using here are going to be nether brick. What is the red? Red nether? Crimson stem, and acacia wood. I mean, the stripped acacia wood does have that kind of like Halloween orange. It's a very I don't know, it's a really good wood. Acacia remains one of my all-time favorite woods in the game. And so you can see I'm kind of changing the design as I go, although I do have a version of this in creative. And the problem is between creative and your survival world, it might look great in creative and it might look like, you know, it could fit. But once you actually put it in your base, it might not fit quite right. Using red terracotta, glazed terracotta, and I am using some of that end stone after all. Looks good with the purple. Adding some texture on the sides here, just the acacia wood textures. I had to change the roof because this build was just too big. It looked really weird in the space. I just had to trim it down a little bit. So here you see me making that adjustment. It looks much better with a smaller roof. Okay, so I finished the Halloween house. It looks okay. It looks very spooky. Yeah, just do some finishing touches, you know. It's Halloween, so we need some jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, now it's very spooky. This is going to be so spooky. Okay, it's finished. That's the Halloween house. Very spooky. I hope it doesn't give you nightmares. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen. You want to see something really scary? Let's get my bar back in here. You want to see something really scary? This is the scariest part of the whole build. Ooh, I didn't finish it. Let's get out of here. Ooh, that's scary. I've been wondering where the vampire is who lives in this... Oh, it's raining. Very spooky rain. I've been wondering where the vampire is who lives in this mansion cottage. Is it like a vampire's cottage? Like their little getaway vacation home? I haven't seen the vampire and I've been wondering why. And it's because vampires cannot see their own reflection. Or I am the vampire. Bleh. You know what's funny now that I'm looking at my other builds? I'm looking at the my starter build, this little house that houses the portal, and the Halloween build, and it's all the same. The Halloween build is literally just the same aesthetic as the rest of my base. So it's, except it has jack-o'-lanterns, so it is confirmed a Halloween build. Yep. Yeah. No, it is. This is spooky. Who moved? This sand, this dirt moved by itself. Spooky. I swear there are more animals up here than there were yesterday. What is happening up here? So there's a mountain sort of close by that might have an ancient city underneath it. I found that skulk. I found a deep dark biome for the first time. Wool is a good thing to get, right? Oh, I have a lot of white. Ooh, couple white, couple green. I kind of want to just dig in a direction. Let's collect some of this stuff. Like, if I just start mining around, will I find another cave? Let's see. Oh, look what I found. I have found an ancient city. Guys, I found an ancient city. Check it out. Very spooky. There's that ancient portal with the fire. Do I dare? This is the first ancient city I found in vanilla survival Minecraft. If I do something like this. Very spooky. Well, doesn't seem to be any screamy ones over here. That's fine. Might as well kill these things when I see them. Eventually I can kind of transform this ancient city. Maybe I'll move here eventually. There's a lot of screamy boys over here. Do we see any chests, though? That's all that really matters. Just want to find some chests. Ooh, this is a big score. This is a huge score. Lena Rain, other side. I've been listening to Lena Rain for a while, long before any of you have. Is that it? I got Swift Sneak 1. That's not super great. But that might be all I get. And here's the last little noise I made to call forth the warden. And as you can see, he's pretty close. I've had subtitles on this whole episode. I'm glad I had them on down here. He is right down there. I can't see anything. Takes notice angrily. Yeah, I think I'm safe. I'm not. Try to run. And that is how your narrator, your faithful narrator, ended his journey in the ancient city. Something spooky like that. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. I hope you have a great and safe Halloween, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.